We're back again. You know,
Are
it's
we?
been a long week.
Are we back?
Yes, we are back. It's been a long week.
It really hasn't.
No, not really.
I mean, we've been off for a week from school, and it has been. What has it been?
What has it been?
What hasn't it been?
What hasn't it been?
That's the real question we should be asking.
Last week we had our first guest. That was fun.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had that. We're gonna slowly try to work our way back to having more people on.
Yeah, because you know, as COVID still escalates, but yet more precautions are.
It's a
You know.
mess. That's what it ultimately comes down to. It's a mess. And
mean,
we're working around said mess.
Yeah. But anyways, we're back.
Cue the intro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I'm leaving this in there.
That's a great intro. I
I'm
must
leaving
say, it's an amazing intro.
People don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's
You
going
still
on.
haven't introed properly.
Okay, hi guys, it's Two Latin Brothers Podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm your boy, it's Victor.
And I'm Adrian. Like, what are you doing?
I have no idea. I don't know what was in that breakfast.
We had lunch. We didn't even have breakfast. Okay,
Yeah, you're
so,
right. Anyways, so how's your week been, bro?
bro, I spent the entire week with you, so the fact that you're asking me this says a lot about your personality type. No, it was like, I mean, we did a lot of sleeping. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest,
It was really good.
like all those
honestly, all those late nights
no,
catching up,
playing Fortnite,
catching up,
all those late nights playing Fortnite.
catching up.
No, honestly, no. After like exam week, it is really nice to like have like that week to just like breathe,
Oh yeah,
because like honestly, you just feel dead. Like you feel dead inside, and not only that, it also helps like recover your soul a little bit, because
Yeah.
it's like your soul just like got used up to a point of like no return, and you're like, I don't know what to do, help me. But it's nice to like see like the it rejuvenates you really.
oh yeah. It
If
really
we
does.
still look tired, that's because we are.
I need like another 4 weeks. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and May's like around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
It's like 3 days away, and it gets real.
Yeah,
It gets real.
it gets really real.
Yeah, we plan to do a lot more stuff, as we mentioned before,
Yeah.
all which will start in May.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just like a teaser trailer. I don't know what that was.
No. I have a teaser trailer.
Bro, what was your week like?
What was? Why you ask? This tells me a lot about your
I
personality.
know what happened in your week, but
Well, let's see. I woke up bright and early,
not true.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. That's almost accurate.
No, well, I mean we've been going for runs. So
Yeah.
slightly working up early.
Yeah.
and, like, the
So
days
we've been
don't-
going on runs because it's the weather's starting to get nice again.
Yeah,
Although it snowed like 2 days ago.
trying to get back into that bathing suit fit.
I mean, the summer body.
Summer bod.
Summer body.
Nah, I want to be a dad bod for the rest of my. No, I'm just joking.
What is this? Like, what is going on? No,
I don't know.
I find it that like, no, but actually, going back to your week.
Well, my week. Yeah, so I woke up bright and early, around 1 p.m. And then I stay in bed till like 2.
Okay.
And then I decide to conjure some form of energy to get up.
Some kind of energy.
Well, yeah, the universe is telling me stay down, but I will get back up. You know what I mean?
That's what makes you human, bro. No matter how many
Nah.
times you get knocked down.
Who told
always
you I
get
was
back up.
human?
Society did.
I don't know about that. Haven't been tested.
Bro, I know you're human.
Prove it.
We have the same mother,
Prove it.
and her mother was human,
Prove it.
and her mother was human.
Prove it.
Bro, I'm already 3 generations
Apparently,
back.
there's aliens that look just like us but are slightly more intelligent.
Imagine that's like all the gifted people. It's just like the mixing of aliens.
Oh my gosh. That would be crazy. I wouldn't know what to do with myself, to be honest.
Bro, I'd be a little disappointed, because I'd be like, dang it, my father or my mother could have been an alien. I would have been a super genius.
Yeah, I know, right?
But they also all lack empathy, so there's also that like caveat, and like empathy is like,
Not that we're saying aliens are among us. Aliens are among No, I'm just joking.
They're somewhere out there.
Imagine we get a knock on our door after
copyrighted.
this. We just get a knock on our door after this, like after it's been uploaded. It's just like, you're coming with us. And I'd be like, what did I do? You just told the world there were aliens. I'm right?
You just confirmed. I love how, like, what is it? We're actually talking about aliens.
Aliens.
Will Smith got invited to the White House when Obama was in office, and his son wanted to ask Obama about the aliens. And Will was like, don't you dare do it. Like, don't do it. Don't do it, right? And he's like, so we get to the White House, and he asks about the aliens.
Yeah.
And Obama's reply was like almost PR prompted. He went, I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of aliens. But he's like, also, we were in the White House. We were in like the Oval Office.
Yeah.
And he's like, but if there were, that conversation would happen in this room. And he was like, and of course, Jane was like losing his mind. He was like, oh my, dad, like what?
What is he saying right now?
But it's like, but I'm like, that's a good response.
Yeah, because he's not confirming that there is.
Yeah.
But he's confirming that there isn't. And he basically told you, I am aware and I am not aware of said thing you were asking.
Yeah. But if
it's like the perfect answer.
Yeah, but it's like also like if it were happening, this is where it would happen, sort of thing.
Exactly.
Right? Like and that's like that's one of those like things that I think as a governing person in the world, you have to really like be aware of. I think because I mean, and I don't know, like if there were aliens, why would the government need to hide it?
I don't know. Clearly, it isn't an issue right now.
Yeah, because Russia's the global issue right now.
Yeah,
they've been.
I mean, like even if there was aliens, okay, that would mean there's a lot of things that they could like do for us. I feel like the first step humanity would take would be like we gotta seek them all out. You know what I mean? That's what humanity would all of a sudden decide they need to do when they really don't need to, because. Whether we like it or not, this human species is very racist.
Yeah, it has a problem with race.
It's like
it's a race problem. We can't even get along with each other. Imagine like another alien race.
I know, right? We can't even get along with the same species.
Like that's how like, and also like we're fighting over territory that like technically belongs to all of us.
I know.
Like it's you know what's crazy about all of this is like. We fight over territory, but realistically, it's all of ours, like all of us collectively, just because we're born on this planet, it's technically all of our birthrights.
I know.
Which is like a crazy thought to realistically have.
I mean, if you truly think about it, there's no such thing as a country, and there's no such thing as borders. If you truly...
Unless, of course, you're Trump and he's, erecting fences and walls and stuff.
Bro, you can literally fit right through the fence or knock it down.
Bro, have
you ever heard of a ladder?
Oh, have you seen the walls? They're falling apart now.
Yeah, I know.
Because they cut the funding.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
It's unbelievable. Anyways,
but like, realistically, there's basically no such thing as a border. Humans have given ourselves borders.
Yeah, we drew that line in the,
yeah,
on the map.
Yeah, I know. We burn every single map, destroy technology. Where's your lines now?
You know how hard it would be because now we got like a satellite. It's kind of hard to like eliminate.
I just said take out all electronics.
Take out all electronics.
Take out all electronics. Burn every map.
I don't know, bro. I don't want to look at this scenario. Like I'd get lost.
What?
Who's gonna find me?
I don't know.
No one. I won't be like find your friend. Like.
I know. All of a sudden, everyone you can talk to is disconnected.
That's hard. Actually, no, that's not true because some of the internet lines go across the ocean.
I just said no technology.
Oh, yeah. All my friends would be like cut off. That'd be like horrible.
Yeah. I know a few people who would have heart attacks. Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people. I mean, there's a few people who would like, I mean, like there's some people who like I talk to like religiously almost every day. Actually, almost every day. Yeah, almost every day. And like, but those people are like in my like near vicinity. Mm-hmm. But then there are those people who are like overseas. Mm-hmm. So like, those people it's like every other day or like every 3-4 days or every like once a week. It depends on like the relationship.
Yeah, every once 3 years.
I don't do that. I'm not that kind of friend. But no, but there are those people who like they contact or like they reach out and they're like, yo, I care, like talk to me, what's up? Like recently I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we've been friends on Snapchat for a year. Snapchat was letting us know, or like, and our streak used to be like something crazy, and it wasn't. And she like reached out, and we're like talking like, can you believe it's been like a year since we started talking on Snapchat? And then like we both had that realization, like, wow, we're horrible people. Like, and then I'm like, like we should definitely make the effort to talk to each other more. And she goes, yeah. I'm like, you could do the same.
It's like that statement you've said before. Like if people were really your friends, they'd message you.
Yeah.
But what if we're both just thinking we're really great friends,
Yeah,
and we'll wait for the other person, to like message us?
Yeah.
And we're just like never gonna message.
Yeah, right. So like, but like that's the thing. Like, but
after a while, like, do I message?
Yeah, one of us has to cave in and message each other, right? So like, this is like the thing where, like I message like, and there are friends who I have in this city who I can go months without messaging, but like I'll message them once, and it's like the friendship never ended, sort of thing, right? And that's like the beautiful thing about it, right? Like ultimately, like at the end of the day, like whether or not we stay friends is ultimately up to the other person.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna befriend everybody as long as like there's a line of communication or whatever. But ultimately, like, yeah, that would suck though if there was no more technology.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact, like 3 people in Europe would instantly like be like, dude, what happened? Like, what's going on? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is.
Mail.
Yeah.
But all electronic boats.
Bro, imagine all people.
Imagine a world with a continuous EMP.
You horrible human.
So we have technology, you just can't use it.
Well, we'd have to find a workaround.
Which would be
a workaround.
No, because think about it.
No, you just have to wrap every piece of technology in lead before you turn it on.
Okay, I'm gonna make this room full of lead. Die of poison.
I think, is it lead? No, I think it's something else. There's something else, like there's like a coating that they can put over stuff
that the military uses.
Yeah, that's E.M.P proof.
Yeah.
So,
how do I get my hands on that? I feel like I know what it is. I just can't remember what it is right now. Give me
Bro, whatever the military uses, that's what the military uses. I'm not out here trying to figure out what the military uses. I just know that they use it, and it tends to work.
How do I become EMP proof?
How do you become EMP proof?
Can you make something EMP proof? EMP protection or shielding. Aluminum foil.
That's what it takes?
Aluminum foil.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I think something just got in my eye.
Aluminum foil. There's aluminum proof. I mean, not aluminum proof.
Aluminum proof. Bro.
There's EMP proof trucks.
Bro, you can't
So there'd be some trucks
that would survive the EMP. Well, yeah, because like if it's a double, like if it's like an 18-wheeler, the 2 like things in the back, and then suddenly the power gets cut, and it's like
imagine right now, just right now. Okay, but like the broadcast continues. It's not really a broadcast. It's like a stream thing. Anyways,
it's pre-recorded.
Stream us. Anyways, if it went off right now, the amount of accidents and the amount of crazy things that would happen.
Right.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Planes would fall from the sky. Helicopters would fall from the sky.
Yeah.
Cars would just automatically stop on the highway.
Right.
And then, boom, crash, 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 crash. Oh, no, he flipped 18 times. Who counted? I don't know. But, like, boom.
Yeah.
Bunch of, like...
people on boats would be stranded.
Yeah. Unless you got a paddle.
No, unless they're, like, coal. They're, like, coal-based.
Oh, yeah.
Because if, like, if they're analog.
Steam engines.
Yeah, then that's a different thing, right? Because analog power is just... That's not going out anytime soon.
Yep.
Same thing like the city we live in, we use water power.
Yeah.
Like we got our river hooked up, and like all this whole city runs on renewable energy.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like if it's a continuous EMP from the moment that energy's created, it'd be dissipated.
Which sucks.
I know.
So we have to find a workaround.
Yeah.
which is aluminum would like skyrocket in price.
Oh yeah.
It's like
it'd be the new gold.
It's actually it's like how this guy was saying how like people who invested in gold in like the early 80s and 90s, he's like it's almost your time. And then this guy was like he was on this podcast. I can't remember what podcast I was listening to where he was saying how it's almost their people's time like gold.
Oh yeah.
Because gold's gonna skyrocket soon, and everybody's like, wait, why? And he's like, because every piece of technology uses gold. He's like, but now we've reached the apex of technology.
Yeah.
We're producing more pieces of technology at a rate now that's crazy. He's like, and at the rate that we're going in another like 5-6 years, he's like, and now with electric cars, he's like, gold's gonna skyrocket even more.
We're back again. Sorry, we had a little brief interruption.
Yeah, we got a phone call.
Yeah, it's my mother. Love her very much.
I knew you were gonna say that. I just felt it. I felt like from a mile away that was what you were gonna say, and like,
what can I say? My mother.
Yeah, your mother.
My mother.
What was I gonna say? What were we talking about before?
E.M.P.
Right.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
I
don't know. I feel like even if there were like you were saying a perpetual E.M.P, I feel like we'd figure out how to shut that down.
What if it was just created by
like the Earth's rotation?
Yeah.
Then we would have never advanced as people.
No, if it just suddenly.
Like it just suddenly started?
It just suddenly started. Imagine the Earth's rotation was increasing by 0.00001, and it's taken all this time of the Earth's rotation to finally create a specific type of momentum that creates a magnetic pulse that is continuous.
Then we just find a workaround. That's what humanity's good at, bro. Like we have found ways to navigate our environment. Like look at where we live.
No.
We live in Canada.
Okay.
We live in the coldest, like one of the coldest places on Earth. Like for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
This is the coldest place on Earth.
Yeah.
Like, well, one of the coldest places people have ever lived, right? Mind you, it's not to say that like people don't live in colder places, but there definitely are colder places. Mm-hmm. But humanity has learned to adapt to these environments, you know, through technology. Like the amount of insulation we got now.
Yeah.
We got heaters.
But I mean, you can make insulation without.
No, I know you can do it with ice cubes. But what I'm trying to say is like, and snow. But what I'm trying to get at is like we have found ways to combat the environment in any sort of way.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not telling you to combat that.
No, I know, but I'm telling you that if that were to happen, humanity would find a way to overcome it.
So we'd find a way to bring back technology.
Yeah.
What if we created a reverse pulse?
Bro, I feel like you're overthinking it now.
Yeah, you're right.
You're overthinking it now because ultimately
we shot it to the Earth's core.
that
it melted by the time it got there.
I mean, not only that, I think like the other issue would be like how.
Isn't that crazy to think though? Like truly fathom this. Okay, here's the scenario.
Okay, great.
You're standing on a green-blue ball.
Yeah.
And underneath your feet.
Yeah.
A few thousand miles.
Yeah.
And there's a ball of lava.
Yeah.
Ready to kill us all.
Yeah.
Underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay, well, it's because of like, okay, so the hypothesis is, or the belief is that in the center of the Earth, there's like a ball of metal that's rotating. And it's rotating so fast that it's causing the friction of it rotating. It also gives the Earth its spin. But the rotation of it is so strong and so fast that it's melting everything else around it. So therefore, that like the further outside, of course, the cooler it is, right? Like you touch the Earth's surface, like if you go outside and put your hand on the dirt and there's no sun out, it's cool.
That's cool. Actually something I've always questioned. Like, you know how everything's spinning, right?
Yeah.
So if I stand really far away from it,
yeah,
and I can still see it, do I see it spinning?
See what's spinning?
Everything.
I mean, I guess.
It's like, you know, because when you're in the space station, you're not far away enough to see it spinning because you're spinning.
Yeah.
So
you're in orbit.
Yeah, I know. So like, if I go further out than that, right?
Like if you're on the moon, you probably see it.
No, because you're also in orbit.
Yes.
You're slightly spinning slightly faster.
Yes.
But I mean, like, if you went
But you would
out
be
of
able...
our solar system.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Here we go. If I was outside,
Yeah.
okay, facing it, okay,
Yeah.
I'm like seeing it.
Yeah.
Would I see everything just be going?
I don't think you would because of the distances. Like, it would look a lot smaller.
Yeah, I know it would look a lot smaller. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. But, like, would I see spin?
Maybe. Yeah, but also, like, mind you,
like maybe.
you would also see the sun spinning.
Okay.
Because the sun is spinning around the black hole in the center of our galaxy.
So you're telling me I'd see the sun spinning more than everything else?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because the sun is like, what, 100 times, like 100,000 times bigger than Earth?
I think it's slightly bigger than what you just said.
Like,
But
I don't remember, bro. It's been like 1,000,000 years since I've done
think about
astrology.
it. You can look at it, and it still looks big.
Yeah. So okay. So here's the thing. So picture this. We got the Earth. It's spinning. Then there's the moon, and it's spinning. Then we got the sun, and it's spinning. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The galaxy itself has like a rotation.
I know.
So it's spinning.
Oh, did you hear how NASA discovered another galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
It's like a sub galaxy. So like here's our galaxy, and there's another small galaxy right here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
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 Is it closer?
Huh?
Is it closer?
What do you mean closer?
Is it closer than the other one we had initially thought?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
That's cool.
Yeah. Won't go there ever. Probably die by the time I get there.
Yeah, man. You'll probably die by the time you get there.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's the biggest problem. You know what I mean? That's why we want cryostasis. You know what I mean?
But if you get there, you like everybody you knew was dead.
I know. So everybody would have to go to sleep. Well, I'm gone. Just for me.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Well, we'd all wake up and like it'd be a different world.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what if we all go to sleep?
See, all the nuclear power plants.
Yeah.
Though the people who are in charge of those wouldn't be allowed to go to sleep.
Right.
Because you got to sustain those.
Yeah. Well, they're all tested for 100 years.
What if I need y'all to sleep for 300?
Like, I was thinking about this. Like, in the early 70s, I mean, in the like 60s or 50s or whenever, like, all of these nuclear power plants were like built. And they were all built with the idea that they would last 100 years.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in 2050, what happens?
I don't know. Kaboom.
You know, like, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Could we prep ourselves for only 100 years?
Do you shut it off? Do you shut it off? And then, like, take out the
core?
Yeah, and then, like, just, like, assume that we need to, like, rebuild the structure, whatever.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way to, like, sustain.
Yeah.
And, like, reinforce everything.
Right. It's like how
renovate it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Of course. Well, like the also thing was like in Japan when the tsunami happened.
Yeah.
They were like grabbing water from the ocean and throwing that on top of the reactors because the reactors were overheating because like they didn't have anybody in there and there was like water everywhere. So they were trying to like throw water. They were throwing ocean water on it because of the salt, right? So they were throwing ocean water on it to try and get it like to like lower in like to cool it down, which is a brilliant idea, mind you. Whoever came up with that, like, props to you, man. Like, that's ingenious.
I mean, like, you do what you gotta do, right?
I mean, it kind of damaged the greater environment around Japan, but like, well, you know, we out here, we got it done.
Yeah, we do our best.
You do what you can.
Yeah.
Well, what's that saying? You compromise where you can.
I don't compromise.
Well, doing this podcast today, you're compromising.
I don't do buts. I don't do ifs. I do absolutes. I hope y'all have seen that video of this like kid who's like being interviewed.
This British kid.
It's funny.
He's like, I don't do ifs. I don't do buts, but I do absolutes.
It's great. It's funny.
Yeah,
love that guy.
We'll get him on here one day.
No, he won't.
Imagine.
That would be funny. Just one day, like, I found who you've all been waiting for. Everybody be like, oh my gosh, she got Elon Musk. Everybody be like, oh my gosh, she got Nayib Bukele. He'd be like, oh my gosh, the man's found Chris Evans. But no. I brought in the guy who said, I don't do ifs, I don't do absolutes.
That's what you want to get on?
Also, I'm gonna get that kid who loves Chipotle. It's probably not a kid anymore.
Just like a fully fledged adult.
No, I don't know how long ago that was.
Imagine he's like in real estate.
It's like some rich guy. some rich kid.
He's an investment banker. That's what we need.
He's an investment banker.
That would be crazy.
I'm gonna get him to be my guy.
It'll be my guy.
It'll be my guy. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I think it would be interesting if like people like that who go into like, like you go through a viral moment and then you see them later on and you're like, wow.
It's like the kid who talks for so long. He's like, have you ever had a dream that if you could, you would, that kid?
Yeah.
It's like how old he is now. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, it hits you hard. It's like that kid, that meme where he's like,
oh yeah,
and he's like he's like in his 20s or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think about those people.
I know, right?
Like,
why do you always think?
Like, because I'll see the meme and be like, I wonder what happened to this guy.
It's like what happened?
Was he bullied for it? Like, think about it. Like, cause like when he entered elementary school, like, was he bullied for this?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, if nobody knew he was that baby.
I know.
Imagine like your friend sends you a meme of yourself.
No, imagine every baby picture you have now.
Yeah.
It's just worth value.
It's an NFT, bro. It's an NFT.
That's crazy. Bro.
It's like how Charlie, like the video Charlie Bit My Finger, was sold off as an NFT, so it got taken off YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Like someone re-uploaded.
I know. If I search it right now, I'll probably find it.
I mean, it's pretty sad.
I know.
But there's stuff like that where I think it's really interesting how stuff is like the way technology has changed and progressed in a way that like nobody pictured it going this way.
I pictured it.
Bro, look at what we're doing right now.
I pictured it.
We're sitting in a room.
If you told me 3 years ago we'd be doing this,
yeah,
I probably would have believed you. Because we started 3 years.
Okay, look, 3 years ago. Okay, for those who don't know.
No, we didn't start 3 years ago. We started like 4 years ago.
No, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago. So get this. So for those who don't know, if you're new to the podcast, the very first episodes where we don't have a guest, no joke, we are sitting on my bed in our room.
Yeah.
Just sitting there trying not to make the bed squeak. Trying to like
look at this.
Record.
I got a couch.
Like the level of like just like over the last 3 years, the quality has gone up. The view has gone up. Like, I mean, just like the equipment obviously has gone up, and like our production value now is like mountains over like the old production value.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if people know this, but like it was not easy to get here. Like,
definitely not.
And like there are days, mind you, today, for example, this episode you're listening to right now, I really didn't want to do this.
He really did not want to edit this right now.
I really didn't want to do this, but like here we are. You listen to us because of my consistency.
No, because I'm funny.
No, because of my consistency.
Because you love.
You know what's crazy? I've been more consistent with the podcast with I think even personal relationships I've had with people.
Jeez, bro, put it in perspective.
No, because like I know, but that's really what it's like. It's crazy to think about that.
Yeah,
I have done.
I love how this all started as an excuse to spend more time together.
Well,
and now all we do is spend an absurd amount of time with
because of
other.
COVID.
I know, it's like, oh my gosh, get out of here.
Leave me alone. You're in my space.
That's why we got this guy in between us. He's a good mediator.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Like stuff like that I always think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think we're done.
You think we're done?
I think we're done.
We haven't watched Moon Knight. We haven't watched Halo. We can't talk about it. I can tell you the new episode though is real good. I haven't seen it yet. If it sucks, you all better let me know. Leave your own description in the comments.
Bro, stop telling people to leave their description in the comments.
I don't know. I don't feel like myself today. I really don't. I feel like it's some other person in here.
In here?
It's gross.
It's gross.
Anyways,
it's disgusting.
It's disturbing, really. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this off in a failed British accent because I can't really do anything else.
Go for it
myself. Okay, guys, this has been Two Latin Brothers podcast. Everything's always in the description. Will be up, down, left, or right. And make sure to check out his Instagram. Check out my Instagram. If you don't find our Instagrams, I guess that just sucks for you. I don't know. Make sure to share with your grandmother, share with your sister, share with your people. I don't know. Just everybody and everything. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.